Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and for today's video I'm basically just inserting a little bit of a clip right now, just because I did film the Jaclyn Hill video and I did the try on and stuff like that in a first impression. But if you guys don't know, there has been so much drama and controversy regarding her lipsticks that I just wanted to come on here and just clarify some things before I do post this. I know this video is pretty late, but I wanted to give you guys the most accurate information. So Wednesday I did film something, but new information came out, so I kind of just had to sit down and refilm this for you guys. So it is now Saturday. It has been 1 week since I have filmed that first video that you guys are going to see in a little bit. So upon first inspection, I'm just going to come out right and say I did see some products that had moist spots, some that had hair, one that did break mid-application, and you guys are going to see pictures and videos of that. So I filmed this on Saturday and I heard about some of the drama, but I didn't know really much about it. So I did try this on. I'm gonna be honest, I did fall in love with the colors. I feel like the colors just look beautiful. It was really creamy, really pigmented. I did like that. But as the day progressed on a Saturday, I was wearing the lipsticks. I did like them. In the ones that I tried, I didn't see any of that graininess or anything like that. But again, I did have that hair and I did have that wet spot, so I was a little concerned. Then it was Monday, Raw Chrissy Beauty, I think that was her name. I'm gonna leave their information down below if you guys want to check that out. But basically she had I think it was Christy, had a microscope and was really looking into what was in the lipsticks, and there was a lot of plastic, there was fibers, there was black hairs, there was a lot of stuff in it, and she kind of tore that apart and just looked right in it. She did find a bead and she did try to cut that bead open. I don't know what it is. So on Monday, after seeing that, I did stop using the lipstick. So I was using it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I didn't feel comfortable putting them on my lips, so I emailed them, Jaclyn Cosmetics, and I didn't hear back. Then it was Wednesday, still did not hear back from them. I did a film, or a little insert for the video, which is gonna show up shortly, and I was basically stating how I didn't hear anything back and I was just really upset. Then it was the few hours later, I was just like, you know what, F it, I'm just going to talk to them on Twitter, I'm going to talk to them on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and I'm going to get a response, because I feel like I didn't really get any responses. Jaclyn Hill, all she said at that time was that she was going to break her silence soon, and I was just like, okay, well, I feel like you should have broken your silence a long time ago, and I feel like you waited a long time. I love Jaclyn Hill. You guys know I really, really love her. I have her Morphe palette, I have her Vault, I have her brushes. I love her. I have Champagne Pop. I love her. So I was just a little bit disappointed in the way that was handled. And then it was Wednesday night as I was editing my video to put it up on Friday. I did get a notification that she did upload a video. So I had to scrap that video that I did and give you guys the accurate information. So she said that the lipsticks are not moldy, they're safe to use, but a lot of people do not feel like they are, myself included. I did start the refund process on Wednesday night. They did respond to me and I am getting a refund, and I have to send the lipsticks back. They are shipping me a prepaid shipping label. Then what I have to do is they are going, once that gets returned, they are going to send me a new one once that becomes available. So these lipsticks right now are just my first impression, so hopefully when I do get the newer lipsticks, whenever they do come available, I can do a full reveal and another first impressions of the new set for you guys. If you guys want that, please leave that in the comments down below. But basically she was saying how her lipsticks were safe. The fibers were just from gloves. She was they were cleaning the vat, and that's how the white fibers got molded into lipsticks. But she didn't address the black hair. She did say that the black bubbles that you do see, they are air bubbles, and although I do half believe it, I kind of half don't believe it, because I don't own my own business. But the thing that I am a little bit upset about is I feel like it should have been addressed earlier, and I understand that she was trying to give us the best information she could, but I feel like I would have had my team working around the clock. I would have updated a video on Monday once that video came out, because I want those facts. Like if I'm working with a lab or something, I would be like, I need that facts right now, because this is my first launch and it's detrimental to my business. So I know some people don't agree with me, but I feel like there should have been a recall on all of the lipsticks, and I feel like send to shipping labels will send them back, and then once it becomes a whole new batch, just send them on out. So I know that right now she is, if you do want a refund, if you do want to return them, you can. They are doing it that way. Although some of my lipsticks did look fine, I still don't feel comfortable putting them on my lips. Did she address the batch code information? I think she said it wasn't batch codes that were on the bottom. They were like production codes or something like that. I really don't know the difference, so I'm really not going to elaborate on that. But basically a lot of people were saying that the batch codes that were on the bottom of the lipsticks were all the same. So I just feel like I want a new product. I don't feel comfortable putting them on my lips. A few of them did have hair, and a few of them did have the, and one it did have the wet spot on it as well. So I don't really feel comfortable putting them on my lips, but I'm gonna be honest and very transparent, I really did like the product. I feel like the lipsticks, the formula, the pigmentation, the colors, I loved. I found my perfect nude. I love it so much, but because of all the issues that it is having, I just don't feel safe. I do have rheumatoid arthritis, and any possible like regulation that they were saying, like the mold or anything, can be pretty harmful for people that have autoimmune diseases. So I just want to just say that I'm taking my own precautions. I know other people do have a different opinion, but I'm just not going to be using the lipsticks. I do hope that I do get the new vault sent to me, and please, if you are using them, just be very, very cautious. Some people have been stating that they now cut themselves because there's plastic in them, that they have fevers, they got sick, cold sores, stuff like that. So just be very, very cautious if you are using lipsticks. I am going to insert another clip at the end of the video just to reiterate everything, but I am going to show you guys these swatches and basically my first impressions of the lipsticks, and I am going to show you guys the little photos and stuff as well. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the first impressions that I filmed last week, Saturday. And for today's video, I am so excited, guys. I am so excited. So I am a huge fan of Jaclyn Hill. I love her videos. I love her. I think all of her products that she has come out with. She did come out with her own makeup line, and it is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. It's a little confusing because she says like Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, but then I think her Twitter's like Jaclyn Cosmetics. So maybe she'll be changing in the future, but right now it is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and she came out with lipstick. So if you guys don't know, I'm a huge lippy lover. Like, I have a ton of lipsticks. All my friends can attest to that. I just love lipsticks so much, and I have her full collection right here. So this is the packaging. It is very Jaclyn-like. As you guys could see, it is white like all of her other packaging, and it does say Jaclyn. It's kind of like embossed, like there is like a textured feeling. Like right here, it's kind of like a, I want to say it kind of reminds me of like a quilt design, and then here the name is like popped out. There is like silver detailing. This is just very Jaclyn looking. And today I'm just going to be giving you my first impressions. I'm going to try on all the lipsticks so you guys can see how the colors look on me. I'm going to leave my kind of foundation shades down below so you guys could see like what shade I actually am. So just for reference, I'm usually like Dior Backstage, I'm a 3N. In L'Oreal Infallible, I'm a 460. I'm kind of like medium skin, like medium light-ish skin tone. So I just want to give you guys my full review on these products. She came out with 20 lippies, if you guys don't know. So I'm just going to open this up for y'all. And it does have a little message right here. So it says, you can never have too many nude lipsticks in your life. These 20 rich pout perfecting shades were made to slay. So that is what it says right here. and open it up, and these are all of the lipsticks. I'm so excited to use and test out all of these bad boys. So if you guys don't know, there is a little bit of controversy regarding her lipsticks. Some people are saying that there's like particles in them. Some people are saying that there's like plastic and fuzz, and that it's kind of, I don't want to say ripped, but there's kind of scratches on the actual lipstick. Some of their lipsticks came melted, some of them were damaged. So I did peek open a little bit, some of them, and some of them seemed okay, the ones that I did open up. So I'm just really excited to go through each and every one of these lipsticks, try them on for you guys, show you guys my first impressions. Hopefully I don't get any scratch worthy lipsticks. Okay, so I'm gonna start off from the lighter side to the darker side. So I think I'm just going to go, I think I'm just gonna go like up and down, because it seems like the darker shades are like right over here. So I don't want to go over here and then get to the darker shades and then go back to the lighter shades. So first shade that I'm going to open up is Nude AF, and this is a nude. I already know that I don't think I'm gonna like this one, because it is, she was saying it is very light, and it's kind of light for her. So it does come with a little like packaging thing, like protector. I don't know how to open that up. Oh, that was easy. My nails weren't letting me do it at first, but I want to show you guys the packaging first. I really like this packaging. To me, it just screams Jaclyn Hill, because look at her other packaging on her brushes. It kind of just goes together. It's just very Jaclyn Hilly. It does have a little diamond right here. Over here it does say the shade name, and it does say JH right over here. So to me, I love the packaging. I don't mind this. I know some people were saying that it could be like a little bougie and stuff like that, or a little like gaudy, but I actually really like the packaging. I think it looks so cute. But okay, so I'm just going to pop that off, and this is a lipstick. So it looks pretty good. I do see like a little, I think that's like a fuzz right up there, but that is what that looks like. It looks pretty good, I have to say. So I'm just going to pop this on. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, so it is very pigmented. I want to say I don't have anything else on my lips. Oh my god, it looks like I have no lips. I don't have anything else on my lips. It's very pigmented, I will say that. I don't like the color. The color is not for me. It is a little too nude for me. But it is really creamy. I really like it. It smells like vanilla-y, like cookie-y, vanilla-y. I feel like a lot of lipsticks kind of have this scent. I know MAC or Manny MUA kind of has that kind of cookie-y, vanilla-y scent. I really like that smell. And after first application, I don't see any like scratches or anything like that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see any scratches. I feel like this would be a really good color if I have a darker color and then kind of put this in the center for more of a like pouty-er kind of look. That's what she was suggesting. She even said that, I think it was this color was also very light on her, and she just uses that as more of a pouty type of lipstick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off. But it really was kind of, it's really creamy. It just feels really nice on the lips. I hope my lips aren't going to be like bright red at the end of this. It probably will. So I'm going to go in to the shade Amaze Balls next. Again, you guys know what it looks like. This one looks a little cracked at the bottom. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick that up. It does look a little cracked. I'm going to take a picture and hopefully insert it. Okay, so it does look a little cracked, but hopefully that won't interfere with it like coming off or anything. But again, this is Amaze Balls. This one feels like extra creamy. I kind of like this color. There's no texture or anything on this. I do see like two little like bally things, but I feel like at this point I'm kind of just looking for it, but it doesn't bother me. I don't feel any grittiness. I don't feel anything. I really like this color. I think that this color looks really, really pretty. I feel like this is a good nude for me, especially if like I add like a gloss or anything like that. So these aren't matte. These are very creamy. They do come off during the day. So you guys can see, does come off. She doesn't have any claims that it would stay on all day. It is just a really creamy lipstick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off. I really like this color. Maze Balls looks really nice. That is off. Now I'm gonna go into the shade As If. Popping it off. This one looks pretty normal too. I don't really see anything on this one. Again, this is the shade As If. This one's very light. This one's very light. I don't see any like scratches or anything like that on this either. It feels really, really good on lips. I think this is a little too light for me. Again, I think that if I were to use this, I would probably use a darker color on all of my lips, and then this like in the center is more of like a pouty type of lipstick. But I think that it looks really pretty. It feels really, really good on the lips. I like it. So my lips are looking a little red, but I'm gonna go into the shade Hustle next. I'm really excited for this shade. I think I'm gonna like this shade and the next shade coming up. So taking this out, looks pretty normal. Doesn't have any scratches or anything like that on it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on. Ooh. Is it weird, but I feel like some of them are more, have a different kind of consistency. I like this color a lot. Again, I don't see any kind of texture or anything on this. This color looks really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna be using this color a lot. I really like this color on me. I feel like it's a very good nude. I really like it. I really like this color. That looks really pretty. Again, really creamy, really buttery on the lips. I'm gonna take it off. I'm using Neutrogena makeup wipes to take it on and off. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Obsessed. And so many people I've heard are like obsessed with this shade. Again, taking it out. I don't see anything with this one either. I think I'm gonna really like this color too. So I'm gonna pop this on. I don't see anything on this either. People were saying that after like using it for a while that that's when you start seeing like the grit and stuff like that. I like this color. I think that this color looks really, really pretty. I am definitely obsessed with this. Like, it looks really pretty. It's a nice light kind of color. I don't think I mentioned prices for any of this. I'm sorry. So each lipstick is $18. There is free shipping over $49. You get or you could do a trio, which is 3 lipsticks. I believe she has 4 different trios. I think it's 4. It's either 3 or 4. She has 4 different trios, 3 different trios. And I'm gonna leave the exact number down in this description box below, but those cost 49 bucks. The whole collection was 290. But if you do the math, I know that is a lot, but if you do the math, then it comes down to like $14 lipstick, so I don't really think it's that bad. And you guys know I'm like a huge lipstick lover. I don't need any more lipsticks though. After this, I'm like, I don't need it anymore. I don't have any room to put anymore. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Tipsy. I'm so excited to use this one. This one looks pretty good too. I do see a fuzz right, actually let me take a picture and show y'all. I do see a little fuzz. Again, I don't see anything on here. I love this color. This color looks really good. This is the shade Tipsy. I think it looks really, really pretty. It's a darker nude, but I like this color. I feel like my mom is going to steal a lot of these colors. I'm not even going to lie. They look so good. I like it. It looks really good. It looks really good. Again, really creamy. I have to say, I think the only thing I could say is it's really creamy. It's very creamy. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Decaf. This is the shade, if you guys don't have Twitter, this is a shade that somebody named Veronica used, and she loved it at first. She loved it, and then after a few days, that's when she noticed that it having that like textured kind of look, that textured gritty kind of look. So people dragged her on Twitter for it, like literally dragged her. So that's this shade. So this one, I see like a weird thing on the actual, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, on the actual tip of the lipstick. It's like a weird smudge mark. And then if you guys can see, the base kind of looks a little funky. I'm gonna try and insert a picture so you guys can see that if it won't get picked up on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This is definitely a darker shade, but I like it. This is a nice like winter kind of color for me. I really like that. I don't see any grits or anything on here. I mean, I do see a little like some smudge marks, but I don't see anything crazy. I'm gonna show you guys just so you guys can actually see. I don't really see anything on here, but again, she didn't see it until after a few days of wear. Yeah, I don't really see anything. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using all of these lipsticks for the next few days, and I'm going to really put them to the test. I decided I'm gonna really put them to the test. I'm gonna really see how they like look. I mean, I know how they look, but I'm really gonna see how they wear throughout the day. I know that they aren't smudge proof or kiss proof, anything like that, but I am going to see how the actual lipstick wears, like how the texture of this is, if I do see any grittiness or anything like that. And I'm gonna leave a little description in the box below to show you guys, or if to keep you guys posted, or if it really is that intense of a difference, I'm just gonna pop on here a few days later and show you guys the actual differences between the lipsticks, just so you guys can see it. I actually really like the shade. And like I said, it's either going to be in the description box below if it's not that big of a deal, or if it is a really big difference, I'm going to go ahead, pop on here and show you guys. So I'm going to go into the shade Independent, and this one looks pretty good. I don't really see anything. I mean, I see a little bit of weirdness here, but really not that big of a deal. This is the shade Independent. Super excited to try this. This looks really pretty. But this shade, I don't see anything with it either. It looks pretty normal. I don't see anything. Base is looking the same. I think that looks really pretty. That looks really pretty. Again, it's more of a darker shade, but it looks really pretty. My mom is gonna steal these lipsticks. I know it. We try lipsticks anyway, but she's gonna love these. All right, next I'm gonna go in to the shade Cheeky. That's really cute. So again, Cheeky, and also does have the little tag down below. This one looks really normal as well. Nothing is textured or anything like that. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. That looks really pretty. It's gonna be hard finding my favorite, I'm not even gonna lie, because I like a lot of these. Oh, I didn't show you guys. So this is what it looks like after. I don't see any grittiness or anything like that on this either. Again, like I said before, I'm gonna use a few of these and I'm gonna keep you guys posted. So I'm gonna go into the shade Gossip next. So this is the shade Gossip. I do see a fuzz. This is a different shade. Not like a bad different, but it's different. I don't think I have a lipstick this shade. This is really buttery. It looks really good. It feels really, really soft on the skin. I don't see any bumps or grooves or anything on this either. All right, now I'm going into the shade Isla, I think it is. It is that pretty shade. It is a pink. Jaclyn Hill's best friend had a baby girl, and Isla is her name, so that is why they named it. That is why she named this shade Isla. I'm really excited to test this out because I feel like this is like, ugh, I love these types of shades. This one looks pretty good. Don't see anything on it. I am so excited to use the shade. That looks very pinky. This is a nice, like, fun pink shade. I thought it was going to be a little bit more muted, but that looks really pretty. I don't really see anything going on with this lipstick either. It does have some scratches on it. I feel like my lips are getting a little pink right now. I'm gonna let them breathe for a second. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Fussy. I really like the name of this. This one looks really normal too. Really nothing going on. I'm excited to try this shade. Okay, this one's kind of a little uneven on my lips. It's not the lipstick that is my fault. It is, this one's a little higher than the side, but don't mind that. This is a really pretty shade. I really like this shade. Sorry, I turned on the light. I just realized I had the light at normal lighting and I wanted to dim it down a little bit, but this is a really pretty shade. I should have done that the whole video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. I should have turned it down a little bit more so it wasn't as bright, but that looks really pretty. This is a really nice shade. Okay, so I'm going to go into the shade Sophia next. I'm really excited to try this shade out. It looked beautiful. This one looks normal as well. I don't see anything funky going on. Looks pretty good. I do see a little fuzz, but this is a pretty color. Again, I don't see any smudges or anything like that on this. I'm going to go to the shade Mom, which her mom made. It is a pink shade. This looked so pretty in swatches as well. This one looks normal. I don't see anything going on with this either. That looks so pretty. I'm really excited to try this out. That's incredibly creamy. I like this shade a lot. I don't see anything going on with this either. Don't see anything going on with this either. That looks really pretty. I feel like with my eye look today, this is a really pretty color because my eye look is kind of like summery-ish. This is a really, really pretty shade. And I'm going to go into the shade Perfectionist. So I do want to say when this was delivered, my mom was home. So it was delivered at like 1:04 and 1:11. I got the text and she ran down and got them. So they didn't sit in the heat for too long. It was like 80-ish degrees in Jersey yesterday when I did get them. This one looks pretty normal as well. I don't see anything funky going on. I do see a fuzz, but it was like the fuzz in like the other one, just those small fuzzes. So I'm not gonna take screenshots and upload them, but they do look like that first fuzz picture that I showed you. This shade Perfectionist. That's pretty. That is pretty. That's very pretty. I like that shade. That looks really nice. It is a little bit more pink, but I don't know if it's the pink from the mom that's peeking through or what, but this shade looks really, really nice. I'm gonna go into the shade Control Freak. These are more of the deeper, darker colors. So this is Control Freak. This one looks pretty normal too. Yeah, I don't really see anything going on with this. Ooh, that looks so pretty. So excited. Okay. I would definitely use a lip liner with this color because with my darker colors, I always wear a lip liner because I kind of suck and I kind of mess it up a little bit. So be warned with that. This one isn't even as well, but that's my fault. This is a nice fall nude. Like, it's not nude on me, but for me it would be a nice fall vampy kind of look. For other people this is a nude. I think this looks really, really pretty. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Hot Toddy. I think this is gonna be really pretty as well. This looks normal as well. I do see, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. It could be like a fuzz or something. I think it's a fuzz, but I'll show you guys what that is. It's weird. I feel like some of them are more creamy feeling than other ones. Is that normal? Like, this one feels a lot more creamy than the other lipstick that I tried on. Ooh. Alright, so I used that and look at what happened. It, like, if you guys can't see it, it just literally crumpled. That felt really creamy, but it literally just looks like it's gonna break off now. But I really do like this color. That looks really, really pretty. But again, it just crumpled. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Badass. And it's B-A-D-A $. There's no like shade name on Badass. That's weird. All the other ones had shade names, and I like kept on looking to make sure. Did anybody else have that problem? It could just be because like I know that they did run out of like the vaults and stuff like that, so it could be that. But there's nothing wrong with this one. See, this one feels different than the Hot Toddy. Hot Toddy felt really, really creamy. Like this one feels creamy, but Hot Toddy felt super, super creamy, if that makes sense. I'm definitely gonna need a lip liner with this, guys. This is a nice color. It's kind of showing up super, super dark on the viewfinder. Let me see if I lower this. Yeah, it's coming out really dark on the viewfinder. In person, it doesn't look that dark. So I don't see any differences with this one either. The only one I see a difference is that Hot Toddy one. That felt super creamy. But this looks really pretty. Looks super pretty. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off, and then we have one more left. Lips are clean, and I'm gonna go in with the last shade of the group. This is Ambition. Take this out. Yeah, see, this has a thing on it. This looks normal. Don't see anything with this one either. It is very dark and deep. See, the texture is just so different than that Hot Toddy one. This one's like sturdy. This looks pretty. It looks really dark. I don't notice a difference with this one either. It looks very, very similar to how it first started. This looks really good. It's very dark. I will say that. It is very dark. Don't know how often I would be reaching for this one, but I know it is gonna get its use. So I tested out all of these bad boys. I'm gonna take this off and see which one I want to put on. What did I do? Oh, I did Tipsy and As If. I thought I did Cheeky. I did Tipsy and As If. That looks really, really pretty. I think this is like my favorite kind of nude-ish combination with like a hint of like, not pinky, but like a hint of neutral-ish color. It just looks really good. That Sophia, I don't know. I just have so many favorites. I'm not even gonna lie. The only one that I just was upset about was Hot Toddy. Ambition, I don't think I'm going to be using that much. I think it was too deep of a color. My mom would probably really, really like that. Nude AF was also super, super light on me that I think I would just use that as a center pout. Okay, so my final impressions. I have to say I'm really impressed. I do have to say some of the textures like Hot Toddy compared to the other ones felt a lot more creamier than others. I don't know if there was a issue manufacturing or something like that, but that one did feel really, really creamy in comparison to the other lipsticks. The other lipsticks still felt really creamy. That one just felt a lot softer in comparison to the other ones. The other ones felt more sturdy like an actual lipstick. That one just felt very, very soft. I do like all of the colors. I feel like they went on really, really nice. They're really soft on the lips. They feel really buttery on the lips. I don't know what else to say it because I know that she kind of described them as really buttery, but I do describe them as very buttery as well. Hope that you guys liked this review. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you, I promise. Okay, now that you guys saw my first impressions, you guys can really see I really did like the pigments of the formula. I really did love the colors. There were a few that did give me some issues. Again, I am taking my own precaution. I don't want to use these on my lips anymore. I was using them Saturday to Monday like I stated, but I did stop since then. Just please, if you are using lipsticks, use your own common sense. I guess the best word is if it looks like there's something wrong with it, please contact Jaclyn Cosmetics. But basically I just want to give my overall review of the product. I have to say, if there was no hair, black hair, there was no wet spots, if there was no breaking of the lipsticks, I would recommend these lipsticks. I I'm very excited to, once you reformulate them, to get one, just because I really did like how the lipsticks were on my lips. But because of everything that has been wrong with it, I don't recommend using them right now. Again, I know this comes down to personal preference, but I don't feel safe putting them on my lips. I wouldn't feel safe if my best friend was using them. I just wouldn't feel safe if I knew somebody was using them. So if you are using them, please, please, please just use precaution, because this is scary, because essentially you are digesting that stuff, especially if there is stuff right in the middle of the lipstick. So please do be careful with that. Also, it did say that she was going to be using a brand new lab. She did say it was for the lab. If you believe that, that's on you. If you don't believe it, that's your opinion as well. So I do hope that the new lipsticks, when she comes out with them, are pretty good, and I hope that the formula doesn't change, but I do hope that there is no contamination to them. But without all of that stuff, I really, really did love how creamy it was. I feel like it was a good launch. It would have been a good launch if there was no contamination, basically. I do wish that she had better luck. And there's no hate on Jaclyn. If you do comment down below, please don't hate on her. Tell you guys that I really did like it, minus the added stuff in it. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys have her lipsticks? Let me know. Did you have issues with the lipsticks? Let me know. Again, please be careful if you are using the lipsticks. But I hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And I hope that you guys did like this first impressions. I'm sorry it took so long to come up. I just really wanted to get you guys the most accurate information. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.